And Young's in the box. No hits, only one at bat last season off Sanchez. Young will take that one low.
Pitching-wise, you want to make them earn it, force them to get a base hit right here, force them to put it in play, throw strikes.
And a called strike on Sanchez's pitch evens it at 1. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Slider called third, strikeout number 1.
Well, good late breaking movement on that slider, down and away, exactly where you want to pitch it. He gets the punch out.
And it's Jacoby Ellsbury now, 1 away. Flew out last time. Bradley's there as he retreats back for it and gets the out.
Their hope is dwindling right now. Down by 2, 1 out left to play with, and they're going to have to try to come up with some big hits right here to try to win this one, Gary.
And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Swing and a fly ball, and this might be it. That's the last out. This ball game is now over.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Always like to recognize the player of the game, and we've got one today.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home. It's Cologne at the plate. A win in their last contest for the Jays. They've been in control after winning game 1 of the 3-game series against the Brewers.
And this ball club has really been on a tear lately in every phase of the game.
Graves is going to come on as a pinch hitter. And it's caught by Fowler. And the upcoming schedule for the Milwaukee Brewers. Tonight's game, the last against Toronto. They'll get on the road tomorrow. They head out to take on a team that First pitch on the way. Fouled off. On the way. Swung on. That is hit hard by Fielder. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And so Ricky Weeks leading it off. He bounced out his last time. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Over to second for 1. Back to first, not in time. Not quick enough on the relay.
Well, they get the lead runner at second, but they just couldn't turn 2. No, they wanted to.
Cologne settling in.
Well, they've got themselves.
Swung, ground ball to short. And he grabs this one. That's one out. And they get 2. Great double play.
Very good team effort all around by Milwaukee. They played solid baseball from top to bottom and come away with the victory.
All right, let's do it. And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
In the batter's box, it's blanks. And the Blue Jays losing yesterday. That series for them, they ended up losing 1-2 against the Marlins in Miami. In there, and this is going to be trouble. This one rolls through to the wall. He's heading home. There's the throw. Tie ball game. He comes in to score. Oh, they're scrambling. He is in no man's land between third and home as he's tagged out. Oh, brother, what a loss of a runner. Bradley settling in.
Well, as a manager, you have to appreciate pitching performances like that.
The Red Sox winning yesterday's contest. That made it 2 for 3 after trading games 1 and 2 of the 3 games set. And he starts him out. Fielder mashes that one. On it comes off the wall. Chance now to check out the schedule for Boston. The series with Toronto ends Wednesday. They'll pack their bags for Seattle, where they'll take on the Mariners. Great series there. That's Thursday through Sunday. Then they have yet another venue. The Athletics hosting that one. So they'll be out and about over a good bit of that upcoming schedule. And with 2 strikes on him, Jose Bautista will be looking just to put it in play.
Well, that's some kind of pitching. You set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
Down on strikes there. A nice piece of pitching work.
That's just batter versus pitcher right now, Gary.
Had a base hit his last time up. He makes contact, line drive. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game on his 4th plate appearance. And they tag him close at home. He wanted that run. He didn't get it. It's Iglesias at the plate. He homered back in the 5th.
You've got to keep the opponent close when you're behind. You've got speed on first base. They
swinging a drive, deep left center. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They pick up a couple to break. You've just joined us. Our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. Ground out victim last time through. And on 3rd, 2 down. And starts him out here. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect 0-1.
Well, I tell you what, for a 2-seam fastball, he had some good movement and good pop on that one. Batter swung late.
The pitch. And strike 2, Chris Medlin. Getting right where he wants him in the count.
fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
And that runs too far inside, 1-2.
A front door 2-seam fastball, trying to throw it inside, letting it tail back to the inside corner. Couldn't quite catch the corner, though.
At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. Changeup just about had him, but it's full now.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. And if they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
They picked up a big run in the final inning, Gary, and then held the lead. And the visiting team going home happy.
Now we got the highlights. We want to show you who we're giving this Player of the Game award to.
When a lot of guys hit meaningless home runs that don't decide the game, have nothing to do with the outcome of the game, but not in this one. He had only that one hit, but that home run sealed the deal for his team. You can't find a more appropriate reason to be named the player of the game.
And Steve, they're able to put this one away in the record books. Guile is the batter. Grounded out his last time up. 2 men on and 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
It's always important to get that first strike in there late in the game in critical situations.
Hit that one right back up the middle. And he gets the force at second. That is a tremendous defensive effort. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crux, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Here's the first pitch. Line to deep left field. 1 away. And he'll have to hold at first. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
So Curtis Granderson is batting. He's batting now late in this game, only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. Oh, and he takes off for second. Line drive fouled off towards first. Oh, there he goes for second. And he is out trying to take second. Sometimes you have the right sign, sometimes you don't. That time he did.
Well, they had a feeling right there. The catcher put the fist down on the signal. That means pitch out. They executed it perfectly.
Granderson, he'll foul it away. Wow. Good eye by Curtis Granderson. Lays off, and we're even.
Well, any hitting coach will tell you can't hit that good high fastball, especially if it's out of the strike zone. It's a pitch you have to lay off of, make him bring it down to give yourself a chance.
So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. We are still deadlocked in Boston. And Dustin Pedroia to lead it off. He had a single in his last time up. He homered back in inning number 2. And starts him out here. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He must not have eaten for a long time because he was hungry for this pitch. Problem was, it's a pretty good slider. You swing that hard at a slider, pretty good chances you're going to come up empty.
Line fair down the line and right. And he's on. That's the go-ahead run. He's going to try to stretch it. Steve, looked like that was a strike. Ball was up high, but I think in the zone.
Well, up and away, but on an 0-2 count, you're thinking, I need to make contact. Exceptional job of eye-hand coordination.
Laurie settles in. Well, he digs in here, Steve. A golden opportunity to be the hero.
And with nobody out, they need to find a way to advance the runner into scoring position.
He flew out his last time up. Good patience right there. Brett Laurie lets it go by. That's a ball. Evens the count. One pitch, a fastball. Cut on, missed. 1-2.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
At the belt, here's the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. There's one, and there's the second out of double play.
A beautiful looking double play right there. A pitcher's best friend.
That shortens the inning, shortens the number of pitches that have to be thrown. It's all about defense. It's Perry at the plate. He homered earlier in the ball game. There's a ball hit well, a high drive deep into center field. And gone, a home run. That could be the game winner. Just what they needed at a crucial time. They get the run up on the board, breaking the tie with a solo homer.
Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up a run on the homer and lead off hit. Carlos Beltran. He homered back.
The offense got it done on the top, and the pitching got it done on the bottom half. And celebration as they head back.
As we check out the highlight reel. And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run. Now, Prince Fielder. And he's got a shot with the bases loaded.
And they can really open up this game now with a big hit.
Pitcher wants this big hit more than anyone. And it's fouled away. At the belt, Beckett kicks, throws. For some reason, he tried to hit that pitch in the dirt. It's a strike. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
Well, these ground balls coming up.
That swung on, hit on the ground. Out at the plate. Decides not to try for the double play, hangs on to it.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And it's Jose Bautista in the box now. Toronto won last night. That coming on the heels of a winning performance in the first of 3 against Boston. Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. Looking at that extra inning victory they had, the offense came through for them in the 11th.
Well, it was a battle all game long, but something had to give, and what gave was a win.
There's one, and Laurie will come in to score. So that's going to bring in 2. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Graves is up now. So the direction here, Steve, for this lineup, just stay in charge. Right now they are. Oh, and Fielder takes off. Swung on line to right center field. That one gets through for a base hit. Fielder scores. There's the throw. Not in time with the throw. He scores. This lineup is making the most of every opportunity in this game.
He gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch is up there.
You throw it over the plate like that, it's going to cost you.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
Hey, take a look at what Curtis has been up to. Something's not going quite right. He's got to get with the hitting coach and get things turned around. He's just gone 7 for his last 35. Now, since the start of June, has slid into a slump, but he just can't seem to get things going again. He needs to stay back, let the ball come to him a little bit, and think about going back up the middle.
It's Colon at the plate. He homered earlier in the ballgame. Flied to right. He's around third, heading for the plate. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Guile is the batter now. Oh, dive. Pedroia throws in time to first. What a play. And a difficult inning there for Josh Beckett. Pitched all the way through 5 innings now. You with us here tonight. These fans here at the ball. They are dealing with some pretty frigid weather. They're bundled up. And Dustin Pedroia to lead it off. Top 5. Hit in the dirt. And Fielder picks it up. And that's out number 1 as he takes it to the bag. And be sure to tune in next Sunday. We'll see Buster Posey and the San Francisco Giants. They'll host the Cincinnati Reds. The action gets started at 4 Eastern. And Adrian Gonzalez up. He had a single in his last time up. And Gonzalez with a swing but no contact, leaving it up.
Well, the last thing you want to do as a hitter is to swing for the fences on a good sinker. That's what he did, and he came up empty.
Lowry's there. 2 down. Dick gets a turn here. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch. He fouls that one off.
Ball.
Here's a sinker that misses. 1-1. Ooh, that one is just outside the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, a lot of guys would swing at that pitch right there, that changeup down in the strike zone, but the hitter luckily stayed off that one.
The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 delivery, a fastball, taken for a call, strike 2.
2-2 count. You still have a pitch you can waste, and you can make one of those borderline strikes and see if you can get him to chase it.
The slider swung out and missed, struck him out, side gone. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. Blue Jays 7, Red Sox 2. And Bradley settles in. Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, mixing up your pitches and having command, and he has brought none of those to the table in this one, and that's why he's gotten roughed up.
Well, the key is you have to have command of your pitches if you're going to use them.
He doubled home a couple in his last at bat. Bautista's on at first. Fielder's on second. Swing and a liner to right center. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Fielder is heading home. Fielder scores.
Well, with 1 run already across the board and nobody out, this has the potential of being a really big inning. Let's see if they can string some hits together.
Curtis Granderson will get a shot at it with 2 on. Career, he's 0 for 1 off Morales. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. And that'll hold the runners at the corners. And Bautista comes in. It's Colon at the plate. Well, this offense is having one of those days. Wow, are they putting some numbers up?
Well, they're showing no mercy at all. They're just not letting up. Put the pedal to the metal, and they keep on going.
And the first pitch, solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. And the 0-1 by Morales. A ball hit high and deep, left center field, still going. Oh, Young comes up with it, a beautiful play.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. Second in ERA, second in home runs, and they find themselves in the top 10 in stolen bases, showing that speed, a major part of their ability to manufacture runs.
Guile batting now, 0 for 3 to this point. Collins now will come to the plate. He'll grab a bat and hit here. Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
The best pitch in baseball is the fastball down and away, and if you can execute it, you can be very effective. That's why he got the swing and the miss.
He makes contact, line drive. That one right through the defense, a base hit. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
And Bradley settles in. 2 men on and 2 men out. Morales with a windup. Up the middle. And another one. It's contagious. Now here comes a runner for the plate. And he's in there.
Well, what a great call by the catcher to throw that pitch up and away, and the pitcher executed the pitch. Problem was, it was a better piece of hitting. He showed great discipline just to put that ball in play.
Odell settling in. Show no mercy. When the offense is going, you don't give up at bats, and they're not. And it's going to be Beltran. And there's the third out. A strike for 5 base hits in this inning. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Jacoby Ellsbury to bat. Homered back in the first inning. Here's the delivery. Called strike, and it's quickly 0-2.
Look, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
And Jacoby Ellsbury is a strikeout victim. No contact on that swing.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. And it's Dustin Pedroia in the box now. Grounded out last time. And the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Look, Gary, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
Singleton scored his last time around. The first pitch, hit up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Fielder. Here's Laurie going to try to score. And the run is in.
Well, he saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great piece of hitting.
And Jose Bautista at the plate, a runner on first, up the middle. And that'll put him on another hit. All-Star break looming large now. We take a look at the Eastern Division race, courtesy of State Farm. Red Sox in first place. Second place, the Rays. It's the Blue Jays in third. Orioles fourth. And down at the bottom, the New York Yankees. Graves settles in. Singled home a run in his last at-bat. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0. Pauses, and now the 1-0. That's a foul ball. Boy, he scorched that one. That was right over the mound. Over to second for one. And there's two. And there's three. They got him at third. That's going to complete the triple play. And Young's in the box. The pitch. He's in danger of starting something here now. It's Emos at the plate.
Gary, with this hit batter in this inning, we're starting to see now maybe a pattern forming here that he just doesn't have as good control today.
Keeping him close. Fielder manning first. Quick check at first. Throws back again. Has to dive back. He's in there, though. Another check on the runner. And they don't want to forget about him over there, but he's back easily. Here's the pitch. Plays off that one inside, ball one. Problem here, Steve, as we're talking about these hit batters, is when do you make a move as the manager, that judgment call, and has he got it or not?
Well, I think now he's got to watch. I don't know how much longer they can leave him in.
And doing the pitching, it'll be Andrew Miller as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever.
If your pitcher's already hit a batter or two, you've got to take him out of the game.
And he's back easily, made a dive to get in. Another throw over. Ball two. Swings and misses the breaking ball, and it's 2-1. Throws back again. Oh, he had to stretch that one out, but he got back in there. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That's one away.
And now a chance to see where the Red Sox sit in the American League rankings. First in home runs, second in walks, and they're the #2 team in stolen bases. Speed, a major asset for this team. The ability to take extra bases and put runners in scoring position.
And Kevin Youkilis up. Last time up, flew out. And out of the mound, we've got Aroldis Vizcaíno. As the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Much too close for the runner's concerned. He's back in there, though. There's a throw over. Keeping him close. Fielder manning first. Checks him again. Ooh, he had to dive back in, and he just made it. Another check on the runner. And he's back in, standing up. Another throw over. Has to dive back. He's in there, though. Throws back again. They try and keep him close. That will do it. He just barely got back there. Didn't look like he was going anywhere. Gets back easily. Here's the 1-0. Swung on, popped way up to shallow right. Laurie to field this one. 2 men have been put away. State Farm with a look at the staffs who are piling up Ks over the last 10. Number 1, the Royals. The Tigers second. The Blue Jays third. Red Sox fourth. And it's the Yankees, number 5.
A ton of strikeouts for both of these pitching staffs over the last 10 games. They are just throwing some heat in there and making some hitters look silly.
And he holds him at first base. Checks him at first. Oh, he had to stretch that one out, but he got back in there. A runner on first with 2 outs. On the ground to short. Odell, throw in time, forces him at second for the 3rd out. No run. And it's Curtis Granderson now to lead it off. And here's the first one. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss. He's behind 0-2. Granderson, he'll foul it away. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. And starts him out here. First pitch, curveball. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Here's the pitch. It's that breaker threw in the second pitch to him. Strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. They get 2 men in scoring position. Couple of hits, can't get them home, though. And the Red Sox coming up next. The top of the order is due up next. It's Jacoby Ellsbury. To lead us off. Homered back in the first inning. Cologne is going to be our new pitcher here. He's been chosen to take over out there. And that misses for a ball.
Well, a non-save situation right here in the 9th inning, and they just want to get outs right now. Try to get the first out of the inning. Take away hope as the other team needs to score a bunch of runs. You get an out, you could really deflate them.
Malone with the delivery. Hit on the ground. And that'll put Ellsbury on first. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall.
Well, you talk about a rude welcome. First batter he faces, he leaves one right there, and he serves up that extra base hit.
And it's Pedroia batting. Base hit his last time. Now we saw that wild throw there. Now he's on base. And as you might have expected, the way this is going, a warning had to come. come here. This pitcher's going to have to really rein this thing in. For that matter, both these pitchers, or we're going to have some problems.
Yeah, there's no question about this. And this is about player safety for sure. We're going to see if it changes the way pitchers throw now, if they avoid the inside part of the plate.
That will bring Adrian Gonzalez to bat. Towards the middle. And he's got it. And there's one. And they get two. Fielder there to wrap it up. How big was that double play? Well, the WPA graph gives us a pretty good idea. Dick gets a shot here. Struck out swinging last time. And Ellsbury's on at third. Here it comes. Swings and misses the slider. 0-1.
Well, anytime you recognize a slider, you got to be very patient with it. You can't be over anxious. You got to stay back. And then when you see it good enough, let it fly.
And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And you just saw it, folks. That's going to be the last play of this game.
Well, Gary, outstanding effort from the Blue Jays today. They showed up to play right from the start.
And now let's get a recap of an outstanding individual performance. He's our player of the game. It's hard to argue with the bat of Jose Bautista.
Well, you know, Gary, anytime you can put the ball in play, you have a great opportunity to get hits and great things happen. And that's what happened today. The pitcher couldn't find a way to put him away. That's why he got those 3 big hits. And when you can do that, good things are going to happen for your team.
When you take to the road, Steve, any win will do. But when you get this kind of offense, it's very satisfying.
Well, it also sends a message to your club and to